Hey Worcester, I'm Tracy O'Connell-Novick and I'm running for Worcester School Committee because we deserve better. It was a big week at the state level for the Worcester Public Schools because the Senate passed the Student Opportunity Act, which is the latest iteration of a bill which would reform the foundation budget, which is how we fund public schools in Worcester. Worcester is among the districts that would gain the most from the Student Opportunity Act passing. And so we'll be watching closely to see what happens. The House may not take it up this week, but they might take it up next week. One of the questions that we need to be asking ourselves in Worcester right now then is who is it that's going to be allocating this additional funding that we're going to be getting? That isn't only a question about the decisions that we make on November 5th, although obviously since the school committee actually votes the budget, it is, but it's also a question about budgetary process. Right now, the only time that the public has any chance to weigh in on the Worcester Public Schools budget is in May after the budget has been released, right before the school committee starts to vote the budget in June. A better process would involve the public having an opportunity to be involved throughout the process. Now, the Worcester School Committee usually gets their first look at the budget to come in early February after the governor releases his budget in late January. That's really the time when the Finance and Operations Subcommittee should have a public hearing, or maybe a series of public hearings, to set the vision and set the goals for the public budget for the year, with lots of public input, with interpreters, with all of the things that we need in order to ensure that people are actually heard. At the same time, that's the chance when the principals start to have their meetings with central administration. But under Mass General Law, the principals are supposed to be having meetings with their site councils to review the budget. That should be a requirement. The school committee should be ensuring that there are minutes that are taken, that they review, to actually hear the voices of the teachers, of the parents, of the students, and the community members at the site council level about what kinds of priorities we're setting for our school budgets prior to the principals meeting with the central administration. Once the budget actually comes out in May, the school committee is required by Mass General Law, although within my memory it has never happened, to have a hearing with the full school committee to hear from the public about the budget. That should also be something that we're requiring to have happen this year. We're going to have some more money coming into the system, and the question that Worcester needs to ask itself is who is it going to be making those allocations and which voices are going to be at the table. My name is Tracy O'Connell-Novick and I'm running for Worcester School Committee because we deserve better.